Bit of a short video on my Honved. They're going to a tournament, which I'll hopefully be able to get some video footage at. Obviously, I won't be able to do match reports as it's a tournament, and that would be wasting some time. But yeah, exciting for that. I'll be going up to Queensland, which will be my first time going. Well, I went to Queensland as a kid, but yeah, first time going to Cairns at least. So that's exciting. So here's a bit of an update on my Honved as well. I've got a lot more painted infantry now. I've been doing a lot of painting. Yeah, there's a ton of them. There's a couple of conversions. So I got this spotter guy because I've already got the other spotter as well. He's not here. But I took his arm off, took his head off, replaced them and put his binoculars in the other hand so he looks different from the other spotter. I've got this guy. Very simple conversion, not really a conversion at all, just cut his 35mm, I believe it's 35mm, maybe 37mm rifle off the back and put a PPSH on. Another simple conversion here, cut the rifle off, put on a PPSH, cut his head off, put on one, if I can get the camera to focus, there it goes, put on one with a camo helmet. Yeah, there's a couple other conversions that I've done. Oh, this guy here as well. I don't remember what was in his other hand. Maybe he was throwing a grenade or something. Took that off, gave him the SS helmet that's got the leaves on it, which I've not painted the leaves yet. But he's quite nice. I want to use him as a squad leader, but yeah, he's got a rifle, and most of my squad leaders have SMGs as per my army list. But my two favourite additions to my Honved. Oh, and over here I'm working on building some border guards, converting them. But that's a long way off at this point. My two favourite additions. The first one, the Nimrod. So this is quite cool. I'm very happy with how my painting of the crew turned out. It was very difficult to get the brush in there. But there they are. There it is. It's quite a nice little vehicle. The only problem I've had is even in my specially designed Knights of Dice cases for flames, for bolt action, the Bofors gun keeps getting bent. So yeah, I added this little jerry can on the back just to add a splash of colour. Yeah, the colour scheme is based off one I saw on a picture of a museum. So yeah. Now the other thing I have here is my Jagdpanzer / Flammpanzer 38. The camo scheme is based on again a real life one that was found in some photos. That Jagdpanzer was 030, so I've just made this one 024 because I wanted to give it a different name. It's called Zandra. Yeah, got this nice little Hungarian tank commander. It was a bit of a pain because on the model kit, I hate the artillery Hetzer kit, and I'm never building it again. If I get a second Hetzer, I'm going to be getting the Rubicon one. Yeah, I bought this kit simply because it had Hungarian decals, and I don't think I'll make that mistake again. But yeah, the biggest problem I had with it was the commander's hatch. So they had the loader and gunner's hatch, which is this one here, designed for the commander to go in, but that doesn't make sense because that's not his hatch. And so this hatch, the back of it doesn't actually open, so I had to cut that out of the it's it's molded in. I had to cut that out. Luckily it comes with two hatches for the front one here, so it's not exactly 100% correct. It shouldn't have that curve. It should actually come out instead of going in, but I think at the scale it doesn't make that much of a difference. The one thing I am happy about with the kit is I can switch it from a Flammpanzer, which I mean the Hungarians never actually had, into a Jagdpanzer. So I mean, yes, Hungary never had a Flammpanzer, but I can run it as one in a game. It's a friendly game. Me and my mates will have fun with it. Yeah. And I'll just pan across the infantry. Took them to a game the other day that I played over Easter. I didn't record the game because there was a lot of unpainted units and it just wasn't a particularly beautiful game to look at. But yeah, took them there. The Hungarians won. It's their first victory in a game, I think. Maybe it's their second. I can't remember. I know I have one battle with them on my channel. So you can go watch that and tell me if I won that game or not. But yeah, that's where my Hungarians are up to at this point in time.